Very, very excited today to be having a conversation about health and health supplements with a brand new company launching, or not brand new, but brand new to South Africa. Doppelherz is launching in South Africa. It's Germany's #1 selling brand in supplements. And we've got two doctors from Germany that work for the company here to tell us a little bit more about it. And delighted to say very good morning. Welcome to South Africa, Dr. Guillaume Rzewuski. Good morning.
Good morning, Emmy.
And welcome to Cape Town.
Thank you very much. I'm very happy to be here.
First and foremost, Guillaume, tell us about Doppelherz, the company. What does Doppelherz actually mean?
Well, Doppelherz is a German company. We are a manufacturer of food supplements and medical products. And Doppelherz in German means double heart. And we have a slogan that says, that goes along with the brand, Doppelherz, the power of two hearts, because we're providing vitamins, minerals, and nutrients that support health and energy levels and cardiovascular system, etc.
I love that. Now, you've brought 12 of your products out to South Africa for the initial launch, and we're going to talk about those this morning.
Yes.
And very, very exciting. But before we do that, tell us, because we know when we go to the local pharmacy, there are rows and rows and rows of vitamins and supplements. What sets Doppelherz apart? Why is it different?
We are proud to be a German brand, so we like also to talk about our German quality, of course. This is something that we are taking care of. In any case, the shelves are full of supplements. It's the case also in South Africa, in Germany as well, so we know the problem. We have to differentiate somehow from the competitors, and we are doing so by offering products which are very targeted to special use or to special groups of people.
All right, so you've got different products that focus on different areas of health then. Let's look at the one that would be most appropriate for what we're doing today, which is the Cape Town Cycle Tour, which is a product that may appeal to cyclists, and why?
Cyclists and all the people exercising at high intensity, they need special nutrients to support their muscle function or to replenish electrolytes that are lost during the sports events. And we provide a product called magnesium plus calcium plus D3, which contains magnesium and calcium as electrolytes. And also these minerals, they support muscle function, because each time you're contracting and relaxing a muscle, these two minerals play together, and they are very important for this process.
So we're busy chatting about the magnesium, calcium and D3 supplements, and we've talked about why magnesium and calcium are important to replenish your muscles. Let's talk about the D3 element.
Yeah, the vitamin D3 is important because it stimulates absorption of the calcium in your intestine. So if you take a calcium supplement alone, it will have less absorption, let's say, or it will be less efficient if you don't provide vitamin D at the same time. So it's very important to combine vitamin D with calcium. Yeah.
Wow, so an important supplement. Now, my understanding is that magnesium is also a supplement that can help you sleep well.
Yeah, it has a kind of relaxing effect because it's important for muscle relaxation, but it's also important to feel relaxed. So when muscles relax, you have a general feeling of well-being, and it also acts on the muscles of your blood vessels somehow. So it decreases slightly blood pressure, and that's why you feel like you're relaxed and ready to go to sleep.
How does it work in your system? How does the release process work in your system? Do you need to take it in the morning so that you get the slow release throughout the day? Is it better to take it in the evening?
Yeah, this product in particular doesn't benefit from a slow release. So when you take it, it will dissolve in your stomach and absorb in the intestine. So this is a process that is fairly quick. So within 1-2 hours, you can measure already changes in magnesium or calcium blood concentrations. And usually we advise to take the product in the morning, because then you benefit during daytime of this calcium-magnesium combination. And if you're preparing for an event, for a cycling event, for example, you may take the product during breakfast, a few hours before the race, so that your body can benefit from the calcium and the magnesium.
Now, looking at people that might be here today for the cycle tour, and they might be athletic people and wanting to benefit from supplements such as the calcium, magnesium and vitamin D3, but they also might need some support for their joints. What do you offer for joint health?
Sure. Active actually doing sport itself is already a support to maintain joint health. That's something we have to say to people. So keep moving, keep staying active, because this will help you to maintain joint health while you're aging. And well, when you're doing sport at a higher level, then you exert more mechanical forces on your joints, and you may want to support their regeneration. That's why you can take our products, Joints 1200 Ultra. It's a combination of glucosamine and vitamins and minerals that support bone metabolism. Glucosamine is a compound which your body uses to build substances that will enter in the composition of the cartilage. So you know the cartilage in your joints?
Yes.
This is the tissue above the bones that glides on one another and allow frictionless and effortless movement. And it's very important to maintain this cartilage in order to be able to move without any problem, without pain, right? And glucosamine is helpful nourishing the cartilage and help maintain this tissue in the long term.
Is there benefit to begin taking that supplement from a younger age before you have problems with your joints, or does one only start taking that once you are experiencing pain?
Yeah, that's what most people do actually. They just take supplements like our product when they feel pain during exercising. Actually, yeah, you can start earlier, but it's difficult to say, yeah, I will take this kind of product in a preventive way. It's better to have a healthy diet, to do sports, to keep moving, and then, yeah, take the product if you're exercising a lot without feeling any pain. And eventually, if you feel pain, yeah, it's useful to take our product.
On that note, you were mentioning diet and exercise, and Doppelherz believes in micro and macronutrients. Can you talk to us a little bit about what that means?
So in our diet, we have, let's say, two main categories of nutrients. We have macronutrients, which are the nutrients you need in higher amounts. So we are talking about carbohydrates, fats, lipids, fats, proteins, and well, fibers are also important for your digestion. And well, these substances are used by your body, to make energy, to build substance like your muscles made of proteins, or to store energy in form of fat. But for all these mechanisms to work properly, you need to include micronutrients in the diet, and these are vitamins, minerals, and trace elements, which are required in tiny amounts every day, but they are absolutely essential. Without these micronutrients, your body will not function properly. You will not be able to get energy out of the food. So both of them are important, and what's very often seen is that people put emphasis on carbohydrates, for example, when doing sports, and they forget to include micronutrients in their diet. They don't eat enough of vegetables and fruits containing these substances, and they put emphasis on carbohydrates. So for these people, it's very helpful to include a supplement bringing these micronutrients.
I'm talking this morning to Dr. Guillaume Rzewuski, a doctor from Doppelherz, a leading supplement brand from Germany that is launching in South Africa. Very, very exciting. We're talking about their offering and how it can benefit your health and provide optimum energy levels, particularly if you're considering an athletic event such as the Cape Town Cycle Tour or even the Two Oceans Marathon. Guillaume, you and I were talking a little bit earlier about the effects of stress on one's body and how we can mitigate stress. What is your advice as a doctor with Doppelherz when it comes to our stress levels and how to manage them?
Yeah, it's a difficult topic because I know what it is. I am stressed also, and you have to have a different approach, not focus on one approach, but maybe try different things. You have, let's say, sports is helping because it helps to metabolize cortisol, which is the stress hormone, right?
Yes.
So this is one possibility. You can practice relaxation, so yoga, whatever is helping calming down, find some peaceful moments during daytime. So reflects on oneself. So this is important. And to help your body also cope with these higher cortisol levels, you can include products containing B vitamins. Because cortisol is actually telling your body to be always alert, and this requires energy. So you're burning a lot of energy because of this cortisol, and doing so, your body consumes a lot of B vitamins as well. So that's why you have to increase intakes of B vitamins, to answer to these needs and to help your body, come down again. Yeah. And we have a great product. We're combining B vitamins with 2 herbal extracts, which are known, which are used traditionally, for their relaxing effects. So we have Melissa extract and Ginkgo extract. And the combination of the herbals with the B vitamins, help you to feel more relaxed and to fight against everyday's life stress. Yeah.
And is that also a product that should be taken daily, or does one only take that in periods of high stress?
Yeah, this should be taken in periods of high stress, let's say, but not only in these days where you're stressed, but you have to take it like several days, a few weeks to have sustainable effects, right? And this is what you're looking for, to improve your stress levels in the long term. So
let's take a look, Guillaume, at diabetes, which we know is a massive problem here in South Africa. How can your products help somebody that's living with diabetes?
So the problems diabetics have is that the body does not respond anymore to peaks in glucose, to high glycemia. And chromium is involved in the insulin signaling that tells your cells to take the glucose from the blood and to make energy out of it. So this is one very important trace element indeed for diabetics.
Wow. Guillaume, do men and women have different micronutrient needs in their bodies?
Yes, indeed. Well, not because only of the body composition.
Yeah.
This is one point, actually. Men tend to be bigger, have larger muscle mass, larger bones, so their needs in micronutrients involved in maintenance of these tissues increases accordingly. So that's a logical thing. But that's why also men tend to eat more, to have higher energy intakes and to provide their body with the right nutrients. Women have blood loss regularly, so during menstruation, iron is lost, and this is something women have to take care of, replacing this iron which is lost. And that's why one of the main differences are the iron needs. So women need more high iron than men. And this is something which is not always recognized by women. So they should actually eat more meat than men, to provide their body with more iron, which is easily bioavailable.
And yet a lot of women don't eat enough meat.
That's the point, exactly.
So how would the supplements that you offer for men and women differ to cater to those different needs?
Yeah, we really try to target our products to the needs of the people. And we have, not here in South Africa, but in other countries in Germany, we have designed multivitamins for her or for him, because we know that they have different nutritional needs.
One of the products I'm curious to know about, Guillaume, is the coenzyme Q10. Tell us what that product does.
Yeah, it's a great product, actually, helping people support their energy yielding metabolism. And of course, this is a particular interesting topic for people preparing for a race or for an event. Coenzyme Q10 is a substance which is present in our body, in all cells of our body, but in especially high amounts in our muscles, and it's involved in the generation of energy in organoids called mitochondria. So mitochondria are the organoids in your cells which are responsible to produce energy from the food you're eating, basically. So anytime you eat sugar, it will be converted in your cells to an energy currency called ATP, which can be used by all cells. And the mitochondria is responsible for the conversion of foodstuff to energy. So, and well, for this to work properly, it needs coenzyme Q10. So coenzyme Q10 is part of the electron transport chain in your mitochondria, and it allows the generation of ATP. And what we see is that people who cut on meat products do not have enough intakes of coenzyme Q10. And that's why taking a supplement containing the substance can help your body, or can support your body generating the energy that you will need for any sporting event.
That's so interesting, because I was about to ask you, why are we lacking, if we have coenzyme Q10 in our bodies, why are we lacking it? Why do we need to take a supplement? Is it only because we're not eating enough meat, or are there other reasons?
Yeah, there are different factors. Actually, we are able to make our own. But when you're aging, you kind of lose this ability. So your body is not able to produce it that efficiently. And also you have differences in absorption rates. When you're getting older, your body cannot absorb the nutrients as efficiently. So you may not be getting enough from your food only. That's why it's useful to include a supplement with Q10, especially when you're getting older.
And is it safe to take Q10 every day?
Yes, indeed. Q10 has a very good safety profile, and our product contains 30 milligrams of coenzyme Q10 per capsule, and this is a quantity which is absolutely safe to take in the long run.
Wow. Guillaume, another question I have around health safety is whether it's safe to take more than one of these supplements at the same time. Which ones can you combine, and which ones should not be combined?
You should be careful when you're combining supplements, because sometimes their composition contains nutrients which overlap.
Right.
So you may increase nutrients intakes above levels which are not healthy anymore.
Okay.
So it's best to take supplements separately. And if you want to address specific issues, it's better to take one supplement during a certain time and then move on to the next one than combining the supplements during the same period of time.
If one wanted to address high stress levels as well as perhaps athletic performance, would it be okay to take the stress supplement at the same time as the coenzyme Q10?
Well, something I didn't mention previously is that Q10, the product coenzyme Q10, also contains a few B vitamins.
Okay.
And these B vitamins, they're helpful to metabolize cortisol, which is the stress hormone. So each time you take coenzyme Q10, you get these additional B vitamins, which act also on reducing your stress levels. What's good, actually, you could combine it with anti-stress, with our second product, because B vitamins are water-soluble vitamins.
Okay.
And usually taking amounts above the nutrient reference values is not an issue, because your body will simply excrete what is not used. So you don't have any risk in taking those two products together.
That's a really interesting point that you raised. Can you tell us which other vitamins are water soluble and which ones are not?
So we have only 4 lipid soluble vitamins, which are vitamin A, D, E, and K. And these vitamins can be stored in our fat tissues or in our liver. That's why it's important not to take too much of these vitamins.
Yeah.
So it's better to take every day a small amount of these lipid soluble vitamins than taking higher amounts at once. We have, on the other hand, water soluble vitamins. These are all the B vitamins and vitamin C.
Okay.
These are excreted from your body when you take them in too high amounts.
So you don't need to be concerned about overdosing on vitamin C or B?
Well, there are still limits. I mean, if you overcome a certain limits, then you will have maybe gastric discomfort or digestive discomfort, so you don't want to have this either, especially with vitamin C. So when you're taking mega doses of vitamin C, above 1 gram per day, so you may have this
Sure, okay.
digestive complaints.
Guillaume, let's go back to our conversation about stress. And you mentioned the cortisol, which we know is the fight or flight hormone that it releases. But what impact does that have on our body? Because we hear that stress is harmful to our bodies, but how?
Yeah, indeed. Cortisol actually tells your body to stay alert. And this is done by keeping high blood sugar levels.
Yeah.
And this is okay for a few days, but if you're chronically stressed, this happens every day for weeks, and this has consequences in your whole metabolism. So when you have too high glycemia over a longer time, so you may come to develop metabolic diseases and even type 2 diabetes. Your body is exhausting its energy reserves, and that's why you feel tired.
I'm always curious about whether these supplements really work. I feel very, very stressed, and I would love to explore taking the stress supplement. Do you notice a difference? And if so, how long does it take to actually sit up and go, wow, I feel better?
So for the herbal extract to work, actually, you need also to be patient. Because the substances in this extract will have an effect after a few days or a few weeks maybe. So it's best to take the product in the long run.